Hey up internet and welcome back to On the Sofa Live. If you're new, do subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay in the loop. This story is from the Poke. Donald Trump's cleaning contractor for the disastrous Lincoln Memorial Pool renovation looks almost comically sketchy. 20 criminally funny reactions.
First of all, that is an insult to Paul Bearer.
Yeah.
Paul Bearer was one of the greatest managers of all time in WWF.
Yeah, he looks like Paul Bearer on meth.
Yeah, exactly. That's Paul Bearer's little brother.
Why has he got two side partings, for goodness sake?
These guys, because they think they're cool. This is what happens when you have no one to tell you, like, hey, man, you're not cool. This is what happens when no one tells you no throughout your life.
Yeah. He looks like a Batman villain.
He does. He looks like the Riddler. Like him and the Riddler are gonna go plot against Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
There is this weird thing, and I have to say this: we no longer have authenticity in my country. It's about what you can present yourself at, even if you're not that. So these people are projecting, trying to be something they're not because they're in charge in their heads. Yeah, because they don't understand democracy.
Exactly.
But I've heard so many references to westerns they've never seen, to gangster movies they've never watched. Yeah. You know, there's this weird thing of people cosplaying who they want to be.
Yeah.
Do you know, when I bought this jersey, I didn't think I was going to get put in for a shift. I was like, this jersey is going to tick off all my neighbors. Let's go. Let's go.
The article goes on. Time to check in on one of the funniest and stupidest Donald Trump stories of the week, his disastrous upgrade of the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool in Washington, D.C. All week we've been hearing and seeing stories of flourishing algae and peeling blue paint off the surface of the pool.
So I never claimed to be an expert, but have you ever, in Washington, D.C., it is muggy. It is humid. You can't have standing water, and that's what that is.
Yeah.
So if you have standing water, naturally, algae is going to accumulate. Naturally.
Yeah, exactly. Headquarters said this: give $14 million no bid contract to your friend to paint the pool blue. Pool turns green anyway because algae grows in warm, stagnant water. Pour hydrogen peroxide into the pool to kill the algae. The hydrogen peroxide peels off the blue paint. Clips are going viral of the new $14 million paint on the reflecting pool peeling off just 12 days after the pool reopened.
Do you know what's even worse now is because of his impotence and insecurity, the National Guard is patrolling that's a public body of water that you can walk up and put your hand in. Now it is illegal to touch it.
Yeah.
And those are scary dudes with real firearms standing there telling you it's insane. First they put a fence around it, but I guarantee you that it was probably illegal.
Yeah.
Because he's tired of people shaming him.
Exactly.
Gosh, give you know what? Give 14 mil to both of us. 7 each. You'll never hear from me again. I promise.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I'll build you a reflecting pool next to the reflecting pool. This is insane. And the sad thing is, we used to think this was satire. The other
Yeah.
night when they had the big fight at the White House, I didn't watch it. I'm almost about to get rid of my Paramount Plus thing, but that's a different issue for a different day. But it
Yeah.
felt like the movie Idiocracy.
Yes.
Literally, Travis Pastrana was doing he was doing like backflips on his bike over the White House, and I was like, there is something really wrong with this. Is not cool. Like, we're all like, these are 50 and 60-year-old men. Like, you know better, guy. Like, we have reached a point of beyond comical, beyond satire. I don't even know where we are anymore.
The satire writes itself.
Seriously, though.
Yeah. Now, just to add to the comedy of the situation, we get the news that it was a Trump donor who got the contract to install a cleaning system to prevent the kind of problems that sprung up over the last few weeks. Scott McFarlane tweeted this: reflecting pool contract went to a Trump donor. Per Arden Fari, the no-bid contract to install a nanobubble filtration system went to Green Water Solutions, an Ohio-based company whose owner is listed on federal contracting documents as J.J. Cafaro Investment Trust. Green Water Solutions. You couldn't make it up, could you?
Oh my God. Do you know what the sad thing is? They're so corrupt, they don't even have to hide it.
Yeah, yeah.
He looks like he's going to go play poker on Halloween. I feel like I feel like this is a Halloween picture.
Yeah, it must be. It must be. It's got to, surely. Mo Davis said this: this is Trump donor and Mar-a-Lago neighbor, John Cafaro, who got the non-bid contract to install a water purification system for the reflecting pool. He has 2 prior convictions, one for bribing a member of Congress and another for an illegal loan that violated campaign finance.
Did he? You know what's funny? People used to go to jail for stuff like that, but we don't have laws anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Leaving aside his checkered past, which, as reported by Newsweek, includes bribing a congressman and campaign finance abuse, Cafaro actually looks like just the kind of sketchy businessman you'd see in a cartoon or old-timey gangster movie. Something that has not gone unnoticed online, along with the fact that Cafaro's business that secured the Trump contract is called Green Water Services.
Oh, what a terrible name. The irony is completely lost on these guys too, because they don't even have the depth to understand.
Yeah.
Like, they don't realize that they're literally oh man. If you don't have a motorcycle, don't wear a vest. If you don't play for the Dodgers, don't wear the pants.
Yeah, exactly. Midas Touch said this: the $1.7 million no-bid contract to clean the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool went to a company ultimately owned by Trump donor John J. Cafaro, who previously pleaded guilty in separate federal cases involving bribery and campaign finance violations. The company's name? Green Water Services.
Grifter Incorporated. Oh no, is that a real picture?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh no. Okay. Out of love, I actually grew up around men like this. When you're balding, just let it go, brother. We love you. We're here for you. Just let it go. He's balding. That's why he has that terrible rug.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Cool jacket though. He's got a cool jacket. Terrible rug.
Yeah. This is from James Tate. This is not The Onion. This is not AI. This is not even Idiocracy.
Oh my
This is John Cafaro, the guy who got the no-bid contract to redo the defecting pool circulation and filtering system. He's Trump's Florida neighbor, is a Trump donor, and he's been linked to bribery.
He looks like he takes bribes.
He does. He does, yeah.
Oh, he looks like he's in a bad, like, Chicago 1940s gangster movie.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Jordan said this. Oh, fuck you. There is no way the guy who got the no-bid contract for using bottom shelf Home Depot sealant on the reflecting pool looks like this. Come the fuck on.
But also, though, we're you know, a long time ago, I heard a comedian say there's too many generations alive right now.
Yeah.
So we are in a multi-generational world right now, and he's just part of a world that literally does not exist anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Politics Girl said, how much clearer does the criminal enterprise have to be? We're looking at a comic book level character at this point.
It's the cigar. The cigar is the chef's kiss.
Yeah, definitely.
I wonder if he smoked it. Because, like, people just walk around with it to be cool, or they'll chew on it.
Yeah. Derek Guy said, I think if you dress like this, you deserve to do a little corruption.
Oh.
Hunter Biden said, you can't make this shit up. And he's quote tweeting Mo Davis, who said, this is Trump donor and Mar-a-Lago neighbor John Cafaro, who got the no-bid contract to install a water purification system for the reflecting pool. And he goes on to say, Hunter Biden that is, the contract, the National Park Service bypassed competitive bidding and awarded a $1.7 million no-bid contract to Ohio-based Green Water, the Daily Beast services, to install the reflecting pool's water purification system. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the PPE contracts.
Oh, good grief. I forgot about those.
Yeah, the Tories all gave to their their cronies back in the day. That's what this reminds me of.
Well, in America, a lot of people went to jail because of those laws. Craziness. It's just the level of corruption. Do you know what it is? Is that we're so desensitized. 20 years ago, this guy wouldn't even have made it through the gates.
Yeah, exactly.
But now we're so used to this corruption. We're just like, again, it's that.
Yeah, exactly. Bloody Exhausted posted, this is my fave pick of not John Candy.
Once again, that's an insult to John Candy.
Yeah. Occupy Democrat says, breaking, the MAGA bozo responsible for Trump's disastrous reflecting pool renovations is exposed, and his company is literally named Green Water Services.
I would change my name.
Yeah, yeah, me too, yeah. Nasty Woman said this, if John J. Cafaro doesn't look like a Batman villain, no one does.
He very much has Penguin vibes.
Yeah, definitely.
Very much has Penguin vibes.
He's Penguin on crack. He's Penguin on crack. Tom Nichols said, this time his clever pool trap will kill Batman for sure.
Poor Marshall Cobblepot.
Yeah. Ron Mars.
I was obsessed with the Michael Keaton versions of Batman.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Ron Mars said, in an era where everything is ridiculous and insane, John Cafaro's involvement might be the most ridiculous and insane thing so far.
These guys are hilarious. And you know what the funny thing is that they are the minority, but because of money, they have say over everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. Michael McKean said, "Hello, Central Casting. This guy you sent over for the incompetent no-bid pool guy, just 2 on the nose."
This is what happens when you hire your friends. It's obvious, it's cheap, and it's like everybody can see it.
Yeah. Rep Jack Kimball, "I refuse to believe that somebody like John Cafaro, who can put together this good a Gomez Adams cosplay, would mess up the reflecting pool." Gordon Bennett.
Gordon, every time you say Gordon Bennett, I just picture Ace. I just picture Ace hitting a Dalek. Every time you say that.
Fuck you, I quit said, "I used to think low-level comic book henchmen were just totally fake and unrealistic, but I was so very wrong."
Do you think he gets up in the morning and waxes his mustache?
Probably, yeah. Dicey said, "Ain't that the Undertaker's dad?" Probably.
And you know, I seriously, it's okay to go gray. Yeah. I've gone extremely gray. It's okay to age.
Yeah, me too.
It's weird when I see people who dye their hair, and it's obvious, brother. It's obvious. It's okay.
Pete Apsland said, "Is he dressed as Paul Bearer for Halloween in this photo?"
I'm telling you. It's Halloween. Up at Mar-a-Lago, it is Halloween.
Tommy Vieta said, "This dude is incredible. Need a 6-part Netflix series on him."
Oh, speaking of which, when all of this is over, we are deporting Kid Rock.
Yeah.
There's a whole list of people that we're just gonna put out in the ocean. No country, just we're gonna put them out in the ocean. There you go. You made your choice.
Yeah. Stuzy said, "John Cafaro looks like Hugh Hefner after he ate Ted Cruz."
I was wondering where they were going with that Hugh Hefner joke.
Yeah. Joel Montefort said, "The guy who painted the fiasco at Mar-a-Lago, he knows something about paints. Look at that dye job."
I'm telling you, it's okay to be gray.
Yeah.
It doesn't look natural. The older you get, like, it doesn't look natural if you have jet black hair or
just go gray gracefully.
Absolutely.
Aaron says, "Dude tied her to the railroad tracks after this pic was taken."
Snidely Whiplash. He does look like Snidely Whiplash.
"Your president paid these people $14 million to fill a cement rectangle full of slime," says Faller Initiative.
If you have not seen that version of Dick Tracy, that's actually an amazing movie.
Yeah.
That's a great version of Dick Tracy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. But I don't think we've heard the end of this debacle.
The clown car is endless.
Yeah. It's just going to go on and on.
And when one crony gets fired, they find another.
Yeah, exactly.
So it truly is going to go on and on. That's why right now Donald Trump is campaigning so much against the midterms, because he knows he's gone if people flip the House and the Senate.
Yeah.
He knows. He's gone.
He's gone. But Let us know what you guys think in the comments. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. And please do me a favor and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and do leave a comment because that would really help me out with the algorithm. Okay, bye for now.